Hi guys and welcome to Gerogy Reviews and to this live show. Uh, on a Friday I kind of didn't expect to do anything today, just chill. And then I saw that Westworld had a new trailer and I was like, I'm going to do a trailer reaction to Westworld because it is one of my favorite shows, since recent years. And then a huge freaking bomb like two hours ago that new Batman pictures are leaked online and that Warner Brothers are trying to, stop accounts from covering the story. So I'm kind of worried, but I hope that nothing bad is going to happen. And how suitable is this? Hi, Batman. Hi, Batman. Yeah, these are your pictures here, so to speak. Okay, guys, so there's several pictures. There's one video that we see the stunt double of Robert Pattinson, how he is basically sliding on the bike. I mean, he's basically falling from the bike. It's some kind of a stunt, or I don't know what the heck it's supposed to be, but it's definitely something like that. And we actually see, the stunt double in the costume. Here, actually, this looks like Robert Pattinson one, but we do know that it is a stunt double. He looks similar to Robert Pattinson a bit in the face, but he does look older. Um, that's not even like half of the point that I want to make here, but hi, milkshake, hi to you. So, let's start, watching the pictures basically. I'm just gonna put them on screen one by one and let you know what I think. And you guys, most of you have not joined yet, so I'm gonna wait a bit so you can join. It's a live stream after all, and I am going to discuss every picture. So I just want to find all the pictures. I have the pictures. I had to download some of those and translate them to not translate them, but get them on the PC as fast as I possibly can. And then I saw the newer pictures, which are these. Actually, I mean, this is one of those pictures. Okay, folder. And just waiting for my folder to load for some reason. Computer is starting to bug out. If something happens to the computer, guys, just so you know that I'm gonna be back. And hi, Martin. So, no cape on those, yeah, but it could be CGI. It could be CGI. Ah, yeah, the Batman just said it. Yeah. Okay, so before I start, talking about the pictures themselves, I did try to inform myself, so to speak, about what is going on in the moment. I mean, in terms of rumors about these pictures, and basically people say that this is going to be like an initial costume, first costume, and that it's gonna be burnt or something like that. I don't know where they're getting this information from. It blows my mind, but it's going to be like destroyed, and then we're going to get the real costume. Which, if it is true, I'm so much for that. I hope that that's the case. I really do, because there's so many things that I don't like about the costume. I like a lot of things and I don't like a lot of things about the costume, and I'm going to discuss that, of course. But this is the first thing. The second thing was, um, yeah, that it is possible for them to be following Batman Zero Year, which is, a comic book story where Batman is basically in his like literally first years. He has a motorcycle. He has no sleeves, but at least he has sleeves here. He doesn't look very good. He's a bit more scrawny and skinny and so on. So that makes total sense if they want to go with that. Robert Pattinson did say that they want to explore a story of Batman that is basically just sitting there and nobody thinks about it and nobody, thought to bring it on screen or on anything, but it's really, really good. That's basically what he said. So maybe this is Batman Zero, yeah, 0 year. Yeah, I really hope that this gets burnt. But I'm gonna break it down, guys. I just wanna see if my folder's gonna open, because when the computer does that, I'm really worried that it's just gonna crash on me or something. Although the pictures that is trying to open are not that good anyway, and I did share them, I think, at least somewhere. But yeah, there seems to be some kind of problem. I'm gonna try to open them from, yeah, okay, I have. Okay, let's start with the first pic. And somebody just posted this, this title on it, slapped it on it. So first, the cowl, guys. I have to talk about the freaking cowl. It's the worst cowl in the world of any cowls of Batman, any fan fiction, any. Well, I think that the most, I mean, more bad than this is probably Adam West's costumes, the original ones that are just made from the worst piece of fabric there could ever be existing in the material universe. But of course, those are very old movies. I cannot judge them. In that kind of a sense. And this is a modern movie, so I freaking can. And hi, Ivy dear. The sound of the stream is a bit low. Oh, really? Well, my mic is pretty high. How about now? Because I brought my mic up. I didn't want to make it too loud. I'm still getting used to what it picks up, what is not picking up. I don't want to make too much, sound around it. So until I get used to how it picks sound the best, there's gonna be some adjustments. It's brand new mic, never had such mic. Summer armor. Okay. It is the same. Okay, everybody are saying it is the same. Well, I did turn it up, but let me click on it. See if I can do something about it real quick. Microphone. Oof. Okay. Okay, I just remembered where I have to go actually. Recording volume. No. Volume is 67. 84? How is that? Testing. Anything changed? Please tell me. Because, I literally bumped it up 20%. Nothing yet? Nobody saying anything? Still the same? What? It's a little better. Well, thank you very much, the Batman. That's a little better. Okay. Let's turn it up a bit more then. How is it now? Now it's at 90%. 90%? 90%. Toss a coin. What the heck happened to my voice? I was just about to sing Toss a coin to your Witcher. It's much better. Okay. We fixed it. Okay. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Okay, that's better. I guess. I have to drink a bit of water. And look, I have a new very IKEA like piece of. I really like this bottle. It's really awesome. Okay, anyway, so the Batman now, okay? So guys, this cowl is abomination. It really is. I mean, maybe the idea is because they want to burn it. Well, like let's make it hideous. I don't know what the heck the idea is here, but how can you even think about that? I mean, if I was a designer of things, and I am actually, I would never drew that so it could be made in a costume. Like I have to have some kind of a sense of, I don't know, of like what's pretty, what looks cool, that looks hideous. I mean, just look at that piece here, on the head, and there those lines that connect to the ears, and the part around the eyes. Like, what is that? It looks like two very soft, rubbery membranes that are around the eyes, and he just looks like an insect or something. Not a bat. I don't know. I mean, I'm just shocked. It's like they tried to make Batman that is very like classical from 40 years ago, but at the same time, the rest of the suit is like modern and army looking like, and really bulky and stuff. I'm just like, okay, okay. I'm just looking at it still. I don't dislike the armor that much. I dislike how the chest is disproportionate to his body. It's too small, the whole chest. He's too bulky in the waist. Like, he's huge. Who wants a piece of a block of Batman? I mean, Batman's supposed to be this physical perfection of a human being. Okay, he may be not there yet, but he's definitely not a block of armor. I mean, he can still have a very thick armor and be, with some kind of a how was the word for that? Like in unison with his figure, and he's supposed to have a good figure. So why why is the need to like make Batman look like a block? I just have no idea. It's beyond me. Okay, so let's remove that big and get on to the next one. Okay, so here he is probably having a scene with Catwoman, maybe. I mean, Catwoman's stunt double, obviously. Okay, Ivy says, so yes, I'm stunned, but I hope, dearly hope, that this is Batman's novice suit. That he will design something better as the movie progresses. I I almost totally believe that. I really do. Michelle Pfeiffer, the old Catwoman, made his mask. Yeah, and he looks like he's wearing hockey pads. Holy donuts! I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. Uh, yes, so far back. Yeah, they are. Well, no, no, no. I get you totally. I mean, we are all worried here. It's not like we are not. I mean, my favorite cowl of all time. I'm not sure which exactly it is, but it's probably the older Batmans from the 90s movies, just because the neck was, very thick. I know that is not practical, but I'm just saying visually it looks amazing, how the neck is very thick, it has awesome lines, like it has longer ears. I always prefer the longer ears. I mean, I love Ben Affleck's Batman's cowl, but is that the best for me? Is that what I actually want to see Batman looking like? Maybe a version of Batman, which he is, of course, a version of Batman. Everybody is a version of Batman, but the point is that if I would to draw it or make a costume, it would be definitely with longer ears and with very awesome lines around, the eyes, features of the mask that will just contour the face in some kind of a badass, just handsome way, to complement his features and to make him, awesome looking and menacing and just black, and just, you know? So it's basically a mix between all the 90s Batman cowls that we saw from the Val Kilmer's movies. Yeah. Those are my most favorite from the Val Kilmer movies. It's just awesome. And also his costume was pretty good. I know that there's, no way for him to move his head, so he's always was like, like this. Uh, but as far as I know, they now invented a silicone that can actually, move, although it looks like muscle, like his neck is very muscly and it has, the contours of the neck, it still can move. So that's great. And I just love for them to implement that. And I just don't like why I always forget the word for that. Okay, tell me what is that around his neck? I just totally forgot it. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I don't know why that English word always escapes me. His boots look like he was going to go in a muddy village or something. The color, um, not sure that's the word for that. Cyberpunk character, yeah. So I am pretty sure those scenes are one of the first that they are shooting, and that's why it looks like this. I mean, it's very raw, and the motorcycle also looks like a Batman motorcycle. That's the Catwoman motorcycle, by the way. You can see that he has an armor. He's trying to figure it out yet. I mean, understand that. Maybe this thing. Okay, let me just check how it is because I can't believe it how some words just escape me and now I can't get to my keyboard. I forgot because the mic is here. I mean, I'm all in black and the mic is in black. That's why you don't see it. But wait, I don't see myself now. Okay, so yeah, the mic. That's the mic. I wanted to get like a stand from for the mic, all those fancy stands for such microphones, but unfortunately, I didn't get it. It was returned to the seller, so now they have to send me a new one. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's I'm not having a stand, so I have this stand that's very like low profile and I have to like keep it down where the keyboard is because the mic is this tall. I can hit somebody with it. It's gonna be a little weapon. It's heavy, it's big, it's thick, I'm gonna stop here. So I'm gonna search on my phone for the freaking word that I can't think in English right now. God damn it, I don't think that's ever happened to me before, but yeah. I'm gonna beat myself in the face because I'm pretty sure, no, not in the face, not the face, that I know it, but I just can't think about it right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is a color, but detachable color? The parts of a garment that covers the neck. Ah, uh-huh. There's, yeah, a few words for that, but the color, yeah. Okay, it is the color, I guess. I was thinking about another word, maybe like anyway. Um, Stranger Things too. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the third season is awesome. It really is. I can't wait for the fourth one. Okay, removing that picture because we have a lot more to go through. So next, this is probably the worst ever picture that I've ever seen, but of course, it's filmed from afar. It's obvious that somebody from the film crew was like, "Ooh, it's my lucky day. I'm going to film like super secret, gonna leak all the images online, and I'm gonna get away with it." Yeah. Well, maybe he will. He will. I don't know, but it looks ridiculous. I mean, the pants look terrible. They look very meshy and just look like, well, like a working attire or something. Water. Yeah, so well, he's just caught in the moment. I mean, we can't really judge, but what to say? It's hideous. Next picture is apparently Martha Wayne and yeah. I mean, you know what that is? It's freaking cemetery. It's where Bruce Wayne's parents are staying, basically. Forgive my joke. I just saw somewhere a meme about that. I mean, earlier today, before anybody knew anything, there was just a meme with like a graveyard, and it said, Bruce Wayne's parents something. It's a dark humor, but it was very funny how they, wrote that. Obviously, nobody. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but again, maybe this is Wayne Manor. It looks like it has some kind of construction on it. Okay, those are the pictures that were with worse quality. Now let's get to the pictures that are with a better quality. Damn it! When it gets so late, I just can't talk. Like I literally can't. Okay. God damn it! Where did I put those? Yeah. Okay. Next picture. That one is a very good one. Okay. So this picture, stunt double talking to the people that are behind the camera. We can see the Batmobile, no, not the Batmobile, the Bat uh, ears, the Bat motorcycle, and the ears that are pretty funny. You know, those ears, and Catwoman's motorcycle. If that's Catwoman, he has absolutely the same motorcycle, but she doesn't have that thing from the front. She just has a smaller thing like a windshield. Okay. He has a pair of Shao Kahn's bracelets. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so what to tell you guys? I like how he looks, big and manly like Ben Affleck's Batman, and at the same time I'm like, what is that? I mean, I actually like the armory look in general. It's just not this particular army look, not armor look that much, because like I said, it's still not bulky, he has to be big, but it's still what's the word for that, like it's very like regular looking, but again, it's probably totally the point of the movie is if this is his first costume, he basically made it to be practical more than to be menacing, and more to make him look bigger. Oh gosh, I'm sorry again. It's Friday. I barely can keep my eyes open, but yeah. Uh, they don't care. I mean, they're just releasing pictures, and I have to cover them. Hi, Bruce. Another Batman is here. Uh, yeah, I know it's his double, but still, the costume's gonna be the same. Robert Pattinson is going to be in scenes where he's going to act looking like that. That's just a given. There's no way he would not be talking, and being in this costume as well. So I don't know. I think that we are all going to feel very stupid when the movie comes out, and this really is like in 5 minutes of the movie, and we are like, oh, so yeah, this was his first costume, and in the comic books actually looks way worse than this. So we have to be happy. Actually, that could be the case. What to tell you? Okay. Well, next one. I'm just happy that some of the pictures are really better quality, because these days with all of those awesome smartphones, if you can't take a freaking good picture, especially now, the new Galaxy S20 is coming out with a cosmic zoom or something. And the Huawei P30 Pro can zoom pretty good. So yeah, if they have these phones, mine is still Galaxy S10 Plus, which is awesome, but I don't really need that zoom anyway. I mean, what I'm going to zoom into, a movie scene, literally, I doubt it. Well, unless I go to Bojana, and Bojana is, the Bulgarian Hollywood base, so to speak, because so many movies are filmed there. Rambo, the Invincibles, not Invincibles, damn, I forgot the word for that movie, I mean the title. Conan, Hercules, uh, even some parts of Harry Potter's special effects are done here, not the movie with special effects. So many things, and Buyana is actually very close to me, so I can actually literally go there and film into the yard. At least part of it, at least like small part of it, where they probably will not film anything because it's in the site where people can just walk by. Anyway, I'm just saying. Um, well, so much like Affleck in a way because he's big. I mean, this stunt double looks big in the costume, yeah. But the cowl that mm, Ben Affleck's Batman had is like so much better. Just let me brighten this up because I can't do it at the moment. Oh yeah, there is Ivy. There is. Brianna Studios is very, very famous now. I mean, you literally can see uh, how when a movie is done after the credits roll, you can see like Brianna Studios who did it. Even in the last, like, David, what's the name of that movie? Is that Invincibles? Is that uh with Sylvester Stallone and Arnold and Jean-Claude Van Damme, the last movie, like, tell me, Expendables. Damn it, yes. The Expendables. Thank you, Abby. So The Expendables. Uh, that movie, the whole movie, I think, was filmed there. I'm pretty sure. So literally, that movie was filmed, uh, like a few kilometers away from me, about like 20 minutes with the car, let's say. Around 20 minutes with the car. It's that close. It's that close. And then they took some of the vehicles from the movie and put them in front of one of the best movie theaters here, Kino Arena, which again is very, very close to me. Now it's closed for a lot of reasons, but the point is that it was like that close. I I literally had Arnold and Sylvester Stallone and Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren and all those guys, like 20 minutes away from me. A lot of days. That was a lot of days, I mean, during the filming period. And my brother did some of the special effects on the exploding part, exploding, dust, water, whatever is practical effects. He did all of that, and his name was in the credits as well. So that's great. I always very happy about that. Uh, yeah, the Nightbot is just doing his thing, although it's not very smart. Yeah, it is epic. Yeah. He's now worked on so many movies. The latest one with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler that was in Italy, and there was some car chases, and he filmed all the cars and put that on Instagram like months before the movie came out. It was awesome. And also that scene in Aquaman, like freaking Aquaman, he goes to Morocco and films a lot of stuff there. So that scene in Aquaman where he falls from the sky with Mira and they fall to the sand, all the sand, little movements and wind and all of this actually is done by my brother. Like literally. Yeah, I can't believe it either, but it is. And he's in Morocco again, filming another movie now, but I'm not sure what it is. I have to ask if he's allowed to say. It's not necessary to be like a famous movie, like it's not always a famous movie. Um, but most of the time it's something, pretty interesting most of the time. Probably in the title. Oh yeah, and also the last 300, 300, the whole movie again was filmed here in Bulgaria and Buyana Studios. So then for 300 he did again all the practical effects, including the water that hits the boats and even the water. I mean, he had a picture where he was in the middle of a huge like warehouse, those are where the studios are. I mean, that is how they look like. They're basically warehouses where you have huge amounts of green screen and you have like water pools placed in the middle of it, and with a lot of machines they control that and make the effects. So there's that too. Ah, a long game Polly. No, I don't think that's the movie. I don't think that was the title. Let me check if I can without a keyboard. Oh no, that's a very old movie. No, 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 no. It's from now. I mean, from 2019. I'm gonna let you know right away. I'm just gonna click on anybody of these actors' IMDb page, and the movie's gonna come out because again, it's recent anyway. Okay. It was something about a chase, I think. Because there was a chase, and actually it's a pretty decent movie. I mean, it's a very watchable, very pleasant movie. No, no, no. Murder mystery. Murder mystery. Yeah, there was a lot of chases there, but yeah, the movie's called Murder Mystery. It was on Netflix. So yeah, check that out if you like. Once again, it's pretty good movie. I think Luke Evans is there. Wow, I was also close to Luke Evans. I really love Evans. He's awesome. And The Immortals. I think The Immortals was also filmed here. So yeah, Luke Evans was here at least twice. At least twice he was close, which is awesome. Just yeah. Anyway, had to Black Joker. Did I miss something from the comments? Let's see. Affleck's chin. Actually, yeah, it's pretty similar to that. You're right. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Well, I hope he brings me some, some oil from Morocco next time. But yeah, great stuff. Anyway, guys, let's not talk about my brother for 30 minutes. So, uh, this picture is pretty much, I said what I had to say about, the interesting bad bike. I'm gonna call it bad bike, and the fact that he's so well bulky. Yeah, it's gonna be weird when you see Robert Pattinson be so, thin, and then you see him in the costume, and you're supposed to like believe that he's not that thin. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see. I mean, he did work out for this role, but there's not enough time to put that much muscle. You have to be, I don't know what kind of a genetic freak, and still it's very hard to do. Actors always like to pretend that they can build muscle for months, but that's just not possible. I mean, they're gonna build some muscle, it's not gonna be the amount of muscle that we see on the movies and all of the movies, because it's always enhanced. I'm not gonna say anything else. I have to make, I mean, I made videos about that before, but from time to time there's even something that's more interesting, like, I mean, there's even more to that topic that I want to discuss, but another time. So this is the full picture, that I place here. You see more of the motorcycle, actually pretty cool motorcycle, and I really like how he looks here, because he looks more like Laura Patterson in this picture. And the cowl does not look that bad. From this angle, it doesn't look that weak. From this angle, it kind of looks okay. And then you start to notice the lines here, like somebody cracked his skull and tried to sew it to his uh, to his cowl from the other side. That's the best comparison I can make at the moment. I'm just checking the other picture, see if I don't repeat something. Yeah, there's only one more, I think. This, where they try to fix his makeup or to fix his eyes under that makeup. I don't know. These things are interesting. Like he's gonna shoot some stuff or what. He has the sharp, short knives. I don't know how to call those, but like spikes, yes, that are coming out from this side. Really interesting. Okay, removing that pic. Checking the others real quick. There's one more pic. No, it's just a close-up basically to his face. One more pic with supposed Catwoman here. They're basically like the bikes, like I said, absolutely the same bikes, I think, just modified a bit to look kind of different, but in reality they're the same. I don't know. Well, they look similar. I'm just glad they started to film the movie with Batman, with his costume, basically, and not just Robert Pattinson walking around being Bruce Wayne. Like, who the heck wants to really see that? We just want to see freaking Batman, just more Batman plays. So yeah, like inside goggles, it looks weird. Oh, thanks, Black Joker. So, about the information, once again, I'm just gonna remind you. Okay, Bruce. Just gonna remind what I just, not just, but in the beginning of the stream, that the information that are supposed information like rumors is that this is going to be costume, that's just going to be temporary. It's gonna get burned, and then he's going to get his real costume with upgrades and all, hopefully. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully that's the case. I just want that. And the other rumor, or basically it's not like a rumor, but it's a good guess. I think that this is going to be following the Batman Zero Year storyline in some shape or form, because it makes sense since we are beginning again Batman, and we have to see how he started and how he actually became the more mature version of Batman, and how he was when he was younger or something like that. So if they follow that story, I have to get familiar with it. I'm like not that familiar with it at the moment, but I'm going to get more familiar with it. Yeah, doing investigations. Yeah, they did say that he's going to do investigations. Once again, Robert Pattinson said it's gonna be a Batman story that nobody, explored before. He has a lot of stories, but this again makes sense that it's going to be maybe Zero Year. Yeah, crafting stuff. Well, if he's crafting stuff, that once again explains the costume, so yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna panic. Well, I hope nobody's gonna panic. I'm not panicking at all, because just it's not possible for this to be the whole costume. Just not. It's not. It makes no sense. So I pretty sure they're gonna, you know, they're gonna show us like the real deal. And some people say that, well, maybe when they showed the trailer last week, that they were hoping for some kind of a feedback so they can change it still, like the Sonic situation, but I don't think that's the case, like even to the slightest, because if they really have another costume anyway, they're more confident of showing the worst, because that way they're like super sure that, oh, but we're gonna surprise you because you don't know what we have still, you know. So I think that's the case. Yeah, Sonic really did. I actually really want to try some of the older games just to, you know, get more familiar with Sonic now. I'm more interested just to find out more about the other two characters that are similar to him. That's very interesting to me. So that's another thing. But that's it, guys. I don't see any more point of me ranting about the costume. We're going to get what we're going to get. But I just hope that's gonna be very good Batman. Because to me, Ben Affleck's Batman, although it's not the perfect version of it in any aspect, I mean, in all the aspects that I would like it to be, it's still my favorite Batman. It's still the most manly, strong, big, muscular, um, Batman-y Batman that I ever seen on screen. That it was closer to the Arkham games. That it was closer to what I feel and remember from the Batman's, and older animations, and how I would imagine Batman to be translated on screen if Batman went through so much. If Batman was, in his last years almost of being Batman and just getting so stressed out and fed up with everything. So if that was if that was that version of Batman, I really liked it. I really like what Ben Affleck did with the role. But now, whether we like it or not, we have this. So let's see. Let's see it. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and stay tuned for more updates and coverages from me. Just watch my Facebook page. I'm going to update you on there if I'm going to be live on the weekend in any shape or form. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you for the support, and thank you to the Batman for his donation. Really, take care. Take care. It's a great weekend gift, and in general, I really appreciate it. And Ivy, all the rest. Hey, this is hi to disparaging. Cheers. Sorry that you came that late, but you can, go back when the stream comes out in a few minutes and see what I said and what we discussed with the chat, with my lovely Garrity's chat. So have a good night, sleep well if you have my time, or just later on, and take care. Mwah.